Your ideal customer requires 7 hours with you before they even trust you. Let me ask you something truthfully. Are you even giving them 7 minutes? Seriously? If you're just firing off quotes and cold emails and hoping and praying, that's not selling. That's a robo hope and quote. It's not going to work. In today's world, trust isn't built in person first. It's built digitally. In the packaging industry, this is very hard for folks to understand. I don't care whether you sell commodity items. Well, I do care because there's more money in specialized stuff. But you're going to have to understand your presence online is your first impression. And if your brand isn't everywhere, your customer has already picked someone else who is. From a company standpoint, but also from a rep standpoint. And this is very, very important to understand. This is the truth. They're researching you before you ever hear from them. Now, Google figured this out. They call it the 7-11-4 rule. People need 7 hours of content, 11 different touch points, and 4 platforms before they say yes. Now, folks in the packaging space, think about this. This is on us to make sure that we are everywhere. And all too often in today's space, distributor, manufacturer or not, you're not even coming close to this. And this is a problem. Now, let me give you a real story. I looked at over 50 packaging manufacturers last month. You know what I saw? No videos, no articles, no proof of results, just a website with a contact form and maybe a brochure from 2017. Again, folks, this is an issue. The fact that packaging companies, distributors, manufacturers, sales organizations are waiting for people to come to their website, thinking it's some big magnet in the sky, you have already missed that boat. You've got to get on the 7-11-4 bandwagon and understand how important it is. Your potential customers, your actual customers, people are looking you and your company up online. 7-11-4 rule, okay? Now, here's how you do this. You don't have to go viral and you don't have to be some sort of a Gary Vee or one of these other influencers. What we're talking about here is you just need to be visible strategically and consistently. Here's how to hit 7-11-4 in the packaging space. Create one long-form video a week. Teach something real, micro clips, post it to LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, whatever, but post one long-form video a week and you can use it throughout your other types of social. Again, rinse, repeat, rotate. That's how you build trust before they ever request a quote. Now, there's a lot of reps out there that feel, well, that's on my company's requirement, or my company's got to do that. Well, you're probably right, but at the end of the day, they're not going to do it. And if you want to get ahead, and if you want to be able to soar and succeed in this space, you're going to have to take this on yourself. And again, I'm not talking about just a LinkedIn profile. I'm talking about active, very, very helpful content, letting people know what's going on in your industry, with what you're doing, with who you are and how you approach it, and things will begin to change. But it's going to take work. Now, if you want to build this system, the content, the strategy, the process, I'll show you exactly how to do it using content, AI, and zero guesswork. DM me demand, and let's make sure you have that brand presence, the one that they'll never forget. And again, folks, the important thing to understand is the packaging industry is incredibly behind the times. If you want to get ahead, and if you want to be ahead, and if you want to be a leader, you're going to have to take this on yourself. If you're waiting for permission, if you're waiting for somebody else to kind of bring this all to the table for you, or some marketing firm to do that for you, or some marketing department, you are going to lose. Today's packaging manufacturer, today's packaging company, it blows my mind how behind the times they are, and they just are literally waiting for the phone to ring, while the proverbial U-lines and some of these conglomerates are going to squash them. They're going to squash them. So again, 7-11-4 rule, you can do this. If I can help you, let me know. Like this video, please, if you like it. Subscribe and check out more video content about this. The packaging industry is ripe for a transformation, and you don't have to be the actual conglomerate that does it. You can be one individual, you can be a group of individuals, but I'm telling you, if you piece this together properly, and you can, you're going to crush it. 7 figures on up. I'm not playing around. This is where this is going, but you got to understand how the tools work. I hope this is helpful. Thanks.